Going up against FaZe, a team that brought in Rops, instantly became championship contenders, but aren't able to play with them quite yet. JKS, an admirable fill-in for the position, though. It's still going to be a tough task. Liquid starting on the CT side here on Mirage. FaZe clan's pick. And right out of the gates, FaZe lining up with 4 players towards this A bomb site. It's Nitro far back at ticket booth, looking for 1 or 2 kills, looking to stay alive and be able to set up for the retake for his team. Firing off some initial shots, making sure they're committed, and he goes down. Rain swings right into the fight. JKS on the lurk. I think OC spotted him. But, I mean, at the moment, it's almost beneficial that he did, because he's got to stick around and deal with the issue. That's Shox, excuse me. He's got the headshot. 4-on-4 for the retake. Shox comes in late with the kit and utility, and oh dear. Oh dear, Rain takes off Alicia's head.
Yeah, absolutely. Good position to be in. Rain, talked about, has incredible aim, but oftentimes he's not in the best position, has to swing and try and use it because his crosshair placement, he expected a player to be walking out from jungle. It's Twist that goes against his Canadian compatriot, his former teammate, and no longer in that alliance. And even though he fell, Kerrigan steps out to take down the Frenchman who's crossed the pond the other.
Shox to defend. It's Naf from Catwalk to get one blind. Shox just waiting inside the bomb site. His teammate's gone down. Kerrigan 3 HP. Oh, wow, what a jiggle. Rips off Shox's head, and Elige coming behind the smoke. That's such a brutal shot from Kerrigan. Completely changes the dynamic of the round and completely gives FaZe the advantage.
That is absolutely huge. You're not wrong about that at all. Nitro the kill, however, to keep the minutes. At this point in time, he does have the kit, so too does OC. But not a lot more to work with on this because they are going to bail out. They've got to both come in from Checker, and Brokey doesn't need to leave. JKS is covering it. They'll soon realize that they have this round in the bag, and the save very much required. No money left over from that early buy. And Liquid's going to be back against the wall in a 3-1 score for FaZe. And do you think this is a grudge? I mean, I interviewed Twist, one of my favorite interviews I've done just because Twist and I get along so well. It seemed very honest and open, and, you know, he spoke very well.
FaZe. Plenty of utility on the FaZe side of things. Liquid's running low on nades, but they're not running low on OC. Opening kill onto Kerrigan. Nice shot. That's towards underpass, and he backs away. Gives a new look in towards mid. Elige is under balcony. Nitro back at ticket. And FaZe is going to try and constrict around this A bomb site. Staunch defense ahead, though.
Nitro still holding to try and find the angle. Flash goes high. Elige buried inside a smoke right now. He's trying to find an angle out from underneath of the balcony. There was a heat map I saw recently that showed kill distribution on this map. That spot underneath balcony is the most common kill position on the map, and Elige this time can't get anything done from this spot, but Nitro has it covered. He pops back out to take Twist.
A couple of Mac 10s, and they rinse and repeat towards the B bomb site. Shox to anchor, Naf to support at Catwalk.
And they go. Shox was spotted, but there was a nade in the hand of Kerrigan, and Shox makes no mistake to find Twists as well. A 2 for none, and FaZe might be done, I think, going toward the B side. They're going to back out immediately, and Rain will have to try and work through middle and come up with an alternate course of attack.
He could pick up an AWP. I'd love to see how he killed OC.
He got it.
Yeah, just now in the smoke, but I just want to see how he killed OC. That's impressive stuff from top mid with the Deagle. Brokey and Rain are both going to be there. JKS in the B hall still with the bomb. Only the one Molotov for FaZe to use for the rest of the round. And the op. So Nitro's going to get aggressive in A ramp. He's going to position himself on top of the flower pot. A tough angle to deal with. We'll be able to spot the shadow if they peek from the back wall. Elige will be there as well to turn in response. So well-coordinated defense here at A ramp. The 40 seconds remaining. There's the first kill. Elige is going to be here as well. Good shot on the JKS. That's the bomb. That means Elige could push forward if he wants. But he's waiting to see what the peek is going to come from Palace.
Brokey, meanwhile, back out with the AWP. Doesn't even look CT, and somehow Naf doesn't hit that shot. Puts him on 11. I'm not sure. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. I can't speak for everyone.
You have it. Yeah. Well, this is an interesting duo to kind of pop out of Palace. Twist and JKS. Just the sheer strength of aim coming out of that position with the flashbang is going to be so deadly. Nitro doesn't budge. He just eats the flashbang, stands tall, double kill for the captain in return, add a third onto it. Beautiful stuff.
Oh, that dink. Rain somehow stays alive, but he's blind. Elige will go back and finish what he started. And it's down to just Brokey. Great start from Liquid. Yeah, bringing back Nitro. Looking solid so far. Another player just like MBK, we talked about it, recovering.
few seconds later.
I don't know why. Oh my goodness, he's done though. That was a nice jump from Rain. Using that little clipping of the cart to get the shot.
That was a risky play as well, because there's no way OC could have really protected him all that well from both top mid, from them turning the corner and at sandbag, so bummer.
I think that, OC gets Twist walking out from underpass, back exposed, but Rain recovers, only for a moment. Elige is there to capitalize. They're flooding into the site behind him, however. Doesn't matter, because Elige still has his composure, no longer has his life. 2-on-2, bomb inside of the site needs to be picked up and put down from the FaZe side, and they're going to rotate underneath. Shocks and Naf together to go through middle. I was going to go back to that. I think they assumed Rain wasn't there because Kerrigan put that late smoke from spawn, and Rain hadn't moved in so long, they probably didn't know that anyone was waiting at the box still, but that was an assumption. JKS has spotted Shocks' head, and Brokey has the shot. Now, do they expect them both to come from the same angle? Doesn't matter now, they know, but they've lost one. JKS falls to Naf, and a one-on-one ensues with Brokey on an AWP, and Naf knows he was toward the bench. Which pillar is he playing at? He spots him out toward the front of the door. Gun barrel shows, and luckily Brokey backs off, hits the no-scope as well as Naf tries to hunt him down, and FaZe will find a round. Repeating plays in that situation wins that.
Oh, this is tough.
Take it.
This is tough. OC's in a weird situation. He can't get away. Oh, good shot. Twist rips his head off. There goes Elige. Rain has finally found that kill and cracked open the middle of the bomb site. These two players are on an island. Nitro and OC against the world.
Kerrigan inside the smokes. Looking to try and get the bomb down now. Has coverage from Rain at connector. It's Shocks and Naf that are coming from the far side of the map. But Nitro, he's gone already. Rain has absolutely removed him. And now he can turn his attention back. The vent was not blown out. No one went toward middle this time. He doesn't actually have to cover vent that aggressively because they'll get a noise cue. Meanwhile, Kerrigan will take down OC. And that's why Rain's looking the other way. He knows he has the safety behind him. Unless someone jumps in from middle, there's no chance, and the second vent's still there as well, they can actually retake from that position without revealing it.
Man, Rain has the two most important kills in this round. Not even just the kills, the pressure he put on mid, bringing Elige down super low, putting OC in an awkward situation, finding the kill on Elige, jumping up through window. It's just how consistent he can be. Rain gets a lot of praise from his colleagues in the professional scene. 10-7 on Elige. Playing at top con, Nitro dedicated inside the A bomb site. OC back a ticket with that AWP. Kerrigan in the B halls, but 4 players for FaZe lining up outside A. It's going to be JKS and Palace, Brokey, Rain, and Twist to attack up ramp.
Not a shot. Oh, he did hit that OC. That was fast. I thought he missed it, but he catches Twist, and that's going to give Nitro a chance on the firebox to take down Rain at Tetris. JKS walks in from the Palace, and like a prince, he'll take down Elige, but OC's not done. Finds Brokey again. Remember, JKS standing in on behalf of Rops, who could not be here due to COVID-19. Nitro again to find Kerrigan. Team Liquid not going to give up the lead. They'll take it by 1 at a 7-6 scoreline. Connector, JKS is behind him. He has no idea. I wonder if JKS maybe goes for trigger discipline, but it's perhaps common that someone swings around just to check the window in that circumstance, so didn't want to risk Elige having that sort of fortunate reaction. Shocks, though. This timing could have been everything for middle. Brokey gets him over the wall instead, and now FaZe have a 2-man advantage, and Kerrigan inside of the B site has an AWP directly in front of him. That's dead to the world. OC drops. Naf responds, but I don't think there's going to be much more to say in this round unless Nitro does something miraculous from the ticket booth. Starts off with the first, takes out Twists, but Brokey over top as he jumped up on toward the balcony. Yeah, Nitro's at 14 kills, by the way. Welcome back. Naf has Brokey. We're not done yet. 2-on-1 Rain and JKS. Twist is quiet. He's at 6-12. Slow to get into this game, just to note, because he's been taken down on those exchanges. His opening duel percentage, not very high so far. Naf goes for the jump in the window. That'll be heard. JKS will be absolutely aware of that, and Naf's searching the corners, back exposed. JKS misses his shots, but backs off. Information attained, and should be the round.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the clutch, just slipping away from Naf. If he had just killed that planter maybe a bullet or 2 earlier, that would have been phenomenal. That would have delayed the plant, allowed him to get a little bit closer before having to deal with a 1-on-2. He's had, this is I think the 3rd clutch opportunity he's had, and they've all been like very, very difficult clutches. He hasn't been able to seal one just yet.
And in-game leading, I think, took a bit of that edge off for a while, but now coming back, maybe he's fresh, rejuvenated, and he's looking sharp so far. Naf's going to trade out JKS at Palace, but that battle not done. Brokey gets back in that position. Shocks finds Rain trying to sneak through the window at mid, and that could have been a huge play.
And I think FaZe just saw so much resistance. 2 players pushing Palace. They know their mid portion of the attack is gone, so they got to come up with a new idea, new plan. A lot of utility for the Team Liquid side, but they're getting spread thin. OC back towards CT spawn. Nitro and Shocks over at Ticket as well. So the entirety of the defense at this A bomb site. 3 smokes all around as well. FaZe, meanwhile, just crawling up catwalk. No information yet for Liquid. And they need it. They need it soon to be able to rotate.
Smoke.
It's just going to fade.
Oh, I thought Shocks was
They haven't seen it yet.
He missed it. He missed his chance. He's going to see one now. No, he's not. He's in the corner. You see the gun barrel? Yes, he did. Shocks is staring it down. Brokey drops. Now they know it's B. The problem is they still have to get there. Bomb's not planted. It was actually in the hands of Brokey. Kerrigan's got to go back to pick that up. That buys some space.
That's a huge kill for Shocks to get because Kerrigan was going to be able to just kind of chill in ladder room and cut off some rotations. Now he has to pick up the bomb and hustle into the site.
And Nitro's going to, they're all going to go that way. They're all going to go, oh, Kerrigan, this is going to be so tough. He's traded. There's no question he's traded here. If he gets both, he may not even get one. They've baited out the shots already, and he goes down. Twists, who's been quiet so far, to 1-on-3, and he only manages to find the first. Shocks with the immediate trade. And 8-7 will be our halftime score line. I think right now indeed. Oh, it's Brokey that got the kill instead. He knows there's another player there. Nitro swings and punches straight in the mouth. Rain goes down without a shout. It's Kerrigan that does, you're right, exactly that. Knocks the bomb out of Nitro's hands. So that'll give a bit of space. JKS needs to get into this from the connector, but double peek. And a victory again in the pistol. I say again, excuse me. We go back on that. Twist still waiting with that. Deagle has rotated back over from the window. Lots of activity at the front of the site now as they start to clear the corners. And Kerrigan with the opener on the scout. Tags Nitro as well. Now that Deagle from Twist could be menacing. In fact, they just go straight into Shocks with a single tap, and he's going to follow it on OC as well. Nitro drops as Rain pops out. That is on the back of the damage done by the scout, and now JKS to close the round. FaZe respawn immediately.
Loves this position.
JKS just barely gets back around the corner as well, but this is tough. Brokey's starting to realize now with 23 seconds, they've got to get back over to B. Rain's pushed out. JKS only good for one. Kerrigan's there. Rain's going to try and go for a flank, but Kerrigan needs multiple kills. Shocks takes him down immediately. Brokey has Nitro. He is gone. And the horse through CT. That was a late shot through connector, but look at where they are. They're still just getting to position for the retake.
This is the important round for Liquid to win. You could take all the money away because FaZe is going for it.
Rain's going to start it off. Steps out. OC off angle finds the headshot on the AK, and Twist and Brokey are gone. Done. That was the flank they needed, and that was the problem with it. I know it's easy for us to see it on the minimap, but they're so deep in the A site playing the extremities, there was no rotations.
Yeah, they needed a little bit more from that initial defense.
He's still trying to slowly take mid. You're right. They've been given a lot in middle, haven't they?
Yeah. Well, they've been punished so many times. I think they've almost been forced away from it.
Twist seems to be looking above the smoke, trying to see on top of the box. 2 players there. That's due to fade in about 5 seconds. This could be huge. The fact that he goes to an off angle on it, sees both, finds them, and takes them down. Brokey actually gets one of the 2 kills, but Twist was in the right spot. Naf's got him in response, though. And now Brokey's under pressure in the backside of CT stairs at the ticket booth. Bomb waits, though, at the top of connector, and Kerrigan's about to spot that, which makes it very awkward. Brokey finds a kill. He drops. Bomb not recoverable until now. OC, that's a massive kill, but JKS, can he get the shot in return? Flashed off. They'll grab it and head for the hills. Shocks staring it down with an AWP. He has the angle and the lineup. 13 for Liquid.
And Alicia's always lurking in middle, controlling with the safety of these smokes.
Couple of tracers go by Alicia's face. All it does is warn that he's about to get taken down because Swiss hits the shot. What a lovely one from Brokey. Shocks dropped inside the archway window, heading toward the site where we now watch Naf flood in behind the van. OC missing a shot. 3 players spotted, though. He goes back for more and actually gets Twist through the edge of the wall, takes down Rain, and now Naf comes alive. Brokey still with this Deagle, though, brings it to a 1-on-1. OC's on 26, which means he is absolutely in a position to get taken down by the pistol, and it is a round of FaZe.
That's magnificent. That, I mean, think some huge
bring this back. Twist and Brokey in mid together. Again, they're going to put their early presence toward B. Our team, Liquid Elige, meanwhile, sneaking at middle as he has done so many times, will slide by the smoke and check inside of connector, which is wide open. No utility at the top of it, so Rain's going to have to be careful if Elige wants to hold that position. Twist was boosted as well, by the way. He's up toward ladder room, didn't go for the jump, and Brokey still at window is going to rotate off over toward B because that has been called. Nitro good find. JKS only good for one, and they couldn't even get anything out of Kerrigan as he gets taken down by Naf. We once again need a retake and rotation. Twist with one. That's the bomb as well. FaZe forward of the pillars, which means it can be spotted from inside of Checker, but Elige clears catwalk, and that puts problems toward FaZe as Naf sneaks around. There's no one where Twist formerly was to spot that. So it's all on Brokey, AWP in a 1-on-3, and I don't know how he feels about this situation. Bomb is planted, he's gone.
JKS in the catwalk corner. They're gonna get some attention, some action. Nitro and Elige, the classic old American duo. Ooh, flick down. Hey, Elige is gonna jump on that advantage.
Wow, Twist, all right. Oh, he's got to get both there, surely. Nitro, what a reaction as he finds JKS as well. I think Twist was feigning back off the stairs. I thought the second the op spots them,
no.
He swings. What a shot from Naf. Rain's gone. Surely the game now as well as Kerrigan's left in a 1-on-4. Twist a little bit slow in mid, and he pays the price for it. Kerrigan's on the horse, but I think this is about to be a beaten horse. Bomb planted, AWP for Kerrigan, but good luck, sir. Nitro's down below, and he closes it out. Great return to land for him and for Team Liquid as they take map 1 off of FaZe.
Yeah, that looked pretty clean.
More to look forward to or work toward in this game because they are one map down against Liquid as we switch to Ancient.
Yeah, that was a tough first map though, wasn't it? That was a level of Liquid we didn't expect to see. I don't think many people expected to see coming into Mirage. Here on Ancient, their map pick, feeling very confident on it. Let's see how it goes. Brokey gonna get aggressive. Elige turns with the flashbang. Everyone's blind across the map. The aggressive play is basically stopped, but it's gonna be re-aggressed. Good shot from Rain, better trade from Naf. And actually, FaZe is in a little bit of trouble. They're committed here. Elige did not expect Brokey. Brokey's gonna get one and start backing away.
Backs off to the ledge in middle.
Wait, look at Shox' position. Actually, Nitros might be getting into this engagement. Shox has found his way wrapped around through cave, almost towards Jaguar. He almost has a flank on the flankers.
And he's got trigger discipline as Brokey goes back behind. You're absolutely right. He snuck in there through the site. Very passive toward the lanes. They didn't spot him as Twist now has to try and go forward. Pillar to protect on Nitro. He's gonna wait for the information from his teammate toward the stairs. They get in each other's way a little bit. JKS now letting Twist try and take the fight, but they've got to get the move on. They've got to get toward it because Shox is still inside of that cave position. And all the while, the bomb ticks deeper and deeper into its cycle. JKS in the open, hasn't been peaked, not able to hit the shots. Naf gets him down and Twist, not long for this world, I cannot imagine, and can't even find a shot to get a kill on the board. Again, was the low HP player. That just worked out in Rain's favor. He gets tagged down to 11, but a headshot on the Deagle, and now it's a 4 versus 3.
Yeah, OC and Naf might have to start doing something before Shox makes his way all the way there. They're gonna have to start challenging, I think, at the safe bomb site. JKS and Twist double up in Donut. Brokey at range with the Deagle. He'll be there quickly from CT spawn. There's the Galil picked up on Rain, as you said, and here we go. Let the attack start to begin. Boost up, OC looking to see if he can find one. It's so many angles in this bomb site and not a whole lot of utility. One smoke for the Liquid attack. Naf looking the wrong direction. JKS just peeks out wide enough. OC gonna get aggressive, but Twist puts him down before he can do anything.
Baited by the nade. Thought he could get the free kill. Shox now at range with the rifle, but he's a 1-on-3 situation. 12 seconds to play with. And although he has the bomb, they're not gonna let him get to plant that as it immediately goes Liquid. It's a pretty assertive start to the round from FaZe.
Yeah, it really is. From the game. They've been very much in your face. A little bit of a pep talk between maps, perhaps.
I was talking to Elige, and he said they have pizza on the way, so we wanted to end it early. That pizza might be going cold.
Yeah, it might be. We'll find
Twist's
out.
body's about to go cold, though. Elige has him down.
Yeah, they're just going to investigate in mid. Elige can't get the follow-up, though. Naf, Shox, and OC now to head up B ramp. Kerrigan is here. He's going to be deep. Rain over in cave as well. No indication this is coming just yet.
I'm surprised. I suppose if they think he's in red, he's trying to actually buy space for his team, maybe rotating middle or long, because there's no indication. But they're so far away on the B side. This kill still could have been a 2-on-2 take and a bomb plant that could make the round possible. There still is time. Brokey's still not there. He's just going by the cave now. JKS is smoked off, but OC's overthinking perhaps. Had a chance to put the bomb down. He's going to rotate back through cave, 22 seconds.
Oh, if he actually reads the fact that Brokey's gotten by, if he can get this kill, 18 seconds, he's got to start running. Yeah, no chance. I was going to say, once he gets to the edge of Jaguar, he's got to start.
Still working toward the side of the map, was unaware JKS was that close. He was actually clearing it, but then moved, expecting the corner to show sooner. And JKS gets the shot to clear off the approach, the two-pronged approach that would have been toward A. They're still rotating this way. Look at Kerrigan, though. His timing could be massive in mid.
I was going to say, he's going to have a quick flank. Even if he can't stop this attack, he's going to be able to finish it. Potentially.
Elige, good shot to catch out Twist, though. That will boost their confidence heading toward the site. Kerrigan does get Elige. OC's the next inside of that dwelling, inside of the donut. And he has an AWP, but he misses the shot through the wickets of Kerrigan. And immediately punishes him in return. Rain and JKS capitalize as well. 6-1 for FaZe.
I mean, this is still going to be so tough. Brokey, it's a quick rotation to get back, and Kerrigan in a strong position. Brokey blinded, just shoots to take he tries to take the attention away. Relatively smart play. It was all he could have done, but Nitro better with the shooting. Bombs down, Rain 2 through smoke. The Architect has all the angles. Nitro's gonna get the bomb planted. No, he's not. Twist finds him as well.
And I'll go back to it. There's not enough cover in the B site. That is why it's too easy.
Looking for a timing over at A, I think. Shock's just gonna, oh, that's
this.
perfect. He has the trajectory. Oh dear, JKS recovers in time. And the smoke plumes as well. It means there can be no follow-up.
Small gap, he can see Nitro as well, but he can't get the shot. He can't find the last bullet. He wants the AK instead, not to be blamed for that.
Ooh. Twist was getting there at the right time also. I think regardless, Shock's was gonna be a 1-for-1 at most. Still.
But he didn't even get the one.
No.
Like, I thought for sure
he didn't even get a chance. He saw the nade come out, and he's like, oh, I know where he is. And JKS just snaps over. Brokey with the angle down the B ramp. Rain's over in cave as well, in support if it's necessary, but Brokey's going to be happy with his position. One smoke, 2 flashes, and a Molotov. Brokey going to start getting antsy. Oh, that's a miss nade. I think they had some indication this was coming. Here we go, Rain blinded. Nitro spraying into the smoke, trying to make space, trying to be a big target. He's taken down by Brokey. Again, through smoke, it's Rain. As they try and enter into the site, and Brokey is on point. No access to cave, no access to B, and Liquid is in trouble.
OC trying to do what he can. A caged rat fighting his way out at this point in time. Has got the pillar for protection to try and sneak around toward the cave. Tries to bait it out, but doesn't anticipate the third and final.
Try and grab this off angle. This could be huge.
That one tap. Yeah, if he hadn't been hit by that one tick of the Molotov, he might have had a better chance to wrap around and catch them off, but Brokey's already backed off to reposition, and JKS will certainly be aware that they are there. Not yet committing to the bomb plant. They still want to clear this angle. Brokey was tagged. He got caught in the air and therefore couldn't retreat the same way he would have liked to. Naf gets the kill as a result. Now the bomb plant, but no smoke. No one even considered the second lane, and JKS with 2 making a third as he capitalizes on the M4. And I think this round might be too far gone now as well.
God, there was so many things Liquid had to address, so many problems at that bomb site when they actually entered in. Shout out to Naf. That's a really aggressive, risky play to swing that wide to dispatch the AWPer, especially when you have the bomb that Naf was carrying. Unfortunately, he could just never find a safe place to plant. Shock's gonna step up to the plate, 1 versus 3. Clutch attempt for him, and he doesn't even get the first one. JKS 15-3 so far.
Smoke ready to go, presumably toward the back left lane. Now I take it back, it's gonna be the one that lands in front of Cave, pluming slightly wide. Elige able to collect, now they've got something rolling. Good execution to find Twists as well. And Elige deep inside of the lane, and I don't even think, even with the money, FaZe will go for this. They could just try and punish them economically. There's absolutely no reason not to do that, considering. So Exit kills the name of the game. Brokey already finds Elige getting further forward. JKS is going to try and rotate all the way around to strike as they try and avoid the AWP. And Brokey, knowing that they probably won't try and face him again, is going to get a reposition in middle as well. Naf spotted down. That's 2 guns gone. Every single one of these guns is significant in this situation. Shox is on 1 HP, by the way. So he's got to get out safely somehow. He'll go back with his teammates, thinking that they've cleared out JKS, but guess what? Brokey's still on this side.
Oh, he's going for it. He's going to drop the op. He's going for the run. Oh, he could get him. Oh, if he had OC, he would have had a second one after that.
They can't find the op. They didn't find it. I just licked the stamp. And send it. JKS has Shox down as he sends bullets his direction from an A1S, but Nitro gets the shot back instead on the AK. Now a quick bomb plant because of this situation. Twists smoked off, trying to get back through CT connector, and no chance to fire into the site. Elige can even flash off that and buy more time. Take it back, actually, excuse me, that is another smoke. I thought it was a flash.
No more utility for Liquid to hold this off. Nothing to do to block these choke points.
It is a flash, I was right.
Little bit of damage, and here comes that retake.
So Temple to start for 2. Kerrigan and Twist coming in from Connector. Only one on either approach will survive. It's Brokey and Twist. Make it just Brokey. Twist is covered off, and Brokey's gonna bail on this one. M4, A1S in hand. Money starting to now become a factor. They'll get broken down and be in a position to buy because Brokey has enough, so too does Rain.
Oh, yes, they do. Oh, yes, they do. Naf and OC, and both of them at Cave. Both of them at the B bomb site. They're going to get a chance to get involved in the action. Unless Shox kills everything before they show up. Good opening kill at range. Tapping away, looking for one more headshot. What do those dualies get into play? Naf and OC going to wrap around. Brokey might be in trouble. He's got to start pushing forward, throwing support utility. He hears it coming. There goes the first. He's got one more to find, or two more to find. OC just holding off, and somehow FaZe is turning this around. It's all on OC now in a 1v2. Brokey's going to go down to those pistols, and Twist is off to the other side of the map.
Are we going to see a dually clutch? I'll never hear the end of it from you if we do. Twist with 2 kills, gonna rotate around. You're right, not bother with B because he knows that OC was pushed so far forward. Bomb planted, and he's even going back because he expects that he'll be rotating in tow. Dualies are drawn, and Twist with Temple hallway covered off, elevated slightly on the perch to the left. Has a good position. Dually clutch. He's gonna check it. Twist, thank you. You've saved me from Moses' wrath of hearing about dualies for a week. You know, things are so different. Ancient's the biggest change, but the protocols and people are better. The skill set, he left after, I think just before the online era, but like when LANs were at their peak still. So I don't know how I feel about that.
I mean, I think if you talk to the pros and the level of detail that they have to operate at in this game, they'll all tell you the game has changed massively, especially with CIS teams kind of gaining control and showing a new style of play. The online era changed a lot of things about the way the game is played. However, I will say one of the things I've always heard about Nitro from over the years, he is one of those just whatever gifted video game nerd freaks who can pick up any game in the world and be good at it. The smokes and what route they decided to take to attack this B bomb site. Oh no, Shox looking the wrong way. He wanted to go for a quick wraparound, a quick flank, and Kerrigan grabs, and that means Elige sprang through the smoke, has got nothing. And this should be FaZe. This should be the map done, and it should be Inferno on the cards because 4-on-2 in the post plant. Naf and Nitro to try and recover the situation.
Shots inside of smoke, Nitro, that's gonna fade. Kerrigan can't find that angle as of yet. Still waiting. Nitro walks in and absolutely erases him. Quick check toward the cave is pretty standard. JKS is gonna try and wrap around and get in that position though, and the bomb planted wide and open. Rain, oh, he knows. Nitro knows he's there. Actually swings wide beyond the point of his crosshair for that exact reason, and it's a trade. Brokey gets one nap, although goes hunting, has JKS down, might. Nah. Oh, no, he doesn't have the time in the bomb. I was gonna say, might be able to at least bait him out and force the issue from Rain, but this is done. FaZe with the winning kill from Rain will take map 2 and not the series at 1. We have Inferno to decide it.
They gotta get past each other first in this group stage. Third and deciding map, Inferno. Team Liquid and FaZe Clan going head-to-head. It was a close affair, back and forth on Mirage. Dominant Ancient win for FaZe Clan. That's brought us here to one final map. Stacked towards the B-bomb site for FaZe's defense. You've got Kerrigan in support with one flashbang. Twists and Rain playing right around sandbags and in the choke point, ready to pounce as soon as that pop flash is thrown.
Bomb waits at the stairs so they can try and play the picks, but you're right. Twist and Rain have the setup that needs to punish right now and capitalize. No headshot showing for Elige. Good flash, but no way to capitalize at all. They'll get both kills. OC with the double. Kerrigan, thankfully, still over on the B side of the map, is able to pop out, slow that down a little bit as Nitro goes back for it naturally. Actually, he's dropped it. Okay, no, he isn't going to grab it. I was going to say, you might as well start moving that toward a site because they have the man advantage, and the next kill will be the way they go, undoubtedly. So Brokey in the library and JKS on the site directly, in fact. He's not even elevated up. I thought he might be playing the edge of the box, but nope. Gonna be sitting back on the ground, looking to dance around that and have Brokey for support. He hears them now, knows they're rapping, and gets absolutely shut out by Elige, who stunningly funds Brokey over the box as well.
Oh, the precision on that second kill, that's beautiful. Well done from Elige. Kerrigan's got a kit, no armor. Might even just want to think about saving that kit. Never know if it could have an impact in the next round if you're choosing to buy up. Pretty committed at the moment, though. Naf's going to find the final kill. Great openings provided by OC in.
Bounce Molotov off Skybox. That will get mid lane. This is a minute. They're buying time just from having that position early, jumping over. Good timing on that jump. Knew the flames were due to be extinguished, and Elise checks it quicker than would have been expected. So if there was a player there, that probably would have been pretty sick. But Rain trying to get the damage in, does find Naf with the deagle. That brings Kerrigan out, and it's OC again doubling up on Banana, same as he did in the pistol round. And now the job is on. They're a man down. They've got to get toward the site. They'll smoke off CT. Brokey, the only one inside that can defend directly. He's got the hand cannon to work with, the deadly deagle. Trying to find shots. They'll check for the boost position, but a smoke on CT means Twist can't go through it. JKS is going Banana. He's late. He's still at the bottom of it, so Twist limited. Brokey doing the job, though, and OC left alone. Looks toward the CT connector. Reads Twist coming through, but that gives Brokey the Q he needs, and they'll win the round on the FaZe side.
Boost to contend with, and Twist at first orange is going to be tough to crack through. Rain, if he can get one, chooses not to drop down immediately, then does follow up. Twist to take contact next, and he's got one. Brokey through the smoke. The defense is strong, and Elige just has to try and get the plant down. Brokey, I thought he would come through, but indeed he's not. Elige has the M4, does get found. Shocks for a big-time clutch. We saw some of his highlights in the break. He's got a 1-on-2 here at the B-bomb site of Inferno.
Starts with the contacts toward the coffins, and it's JKS that swings out behind. It was always going to be a tough 2-on-1. He needed a clean first kill, and it will be the defuse for FaZe. 4-1, Liquid cannot respond, but they get a bomb plant down. Passive approach this round from FaZe. But Brokey is, well, was forward with the AWP. The smoke now coming down to that position. He's going to fall back to front library. That means Twist can actually shuffle over and start to support JKS a little bit more. Can Elige be the hero with the AK?
He can be. Shocks with the Tech 9 has the opening. That's actually going to provide, it's now a one-front battle. They just have to look left as they come in. Twist, he's got the first. They need a trade. They need it right now. Elige is up to the task, and no. Twist shuts it all down. Timely triple kill.
Is he trolling? Well, shuffle their attention back over toward A. Instead, it's Elige that trades on JKS. Brokey's taken a significant chunk of damage here as well. 7 HP left for the AWP. Nitro has Twist. It's going to be just Brokey in the site alone. Twist getting taken down, but Rain's there in time, and that's going to actually cut off and segregate the bomb for a moment. So Nitro, at Library, you would have thought, as he gets a shot on Rain, that he was opening position for Naf, but he has to go back around. It won't matter. Brokey in the site found by Elige, and this should be around now. Low enough HP.
FaZe never recovered after that aggressive hull setup. That was brutal. They were trying to fall back and get into new positions, and they could never get comfortable. Liquid picked up the pace as soon as they saw him on the ropes. Helps when you get that stunner shot onto Twist from Nitro. 7 HP.
JKS as he walks out from the boiler, and Twist has to fall off. Brokey all the way back around to the side, at least gets Elige taken care of by his teammate, but Shocks is still looking for that AWP, and Brokey's locked himself into the site. He's stuck on the wall. He's not gonna have a lot of room to maneuver, but Twist comes out, nearly gets a lineup to get two. Can't collect, they're low HP. Rain is on the case, and he will do what his teammate could not. All three for Rain. Starts off with the damage from Twist, and it's FaZe on 6.
That round took so long, Team Liquid, to actually pull the trigger to try and progress onto the
Rain ready with the smoke. As Kerrigan inside at Orange's one, flashed off, you throw it now. They're gonna go through that. Kerrigan will get the benefit of it blooming, and now that distracts, and out comes Rain again. Two this time, maybe a third as he goes to the USP. The damage was there, and he finds Shocks his head as well. Wow, okay, Rain, welcome to the server. Welcome to the game. 7 kills in the last 2. He has 13, and FaZe have 7 rounds. 46 seconds, there's time to recover on it if not, but Brokey and Rain are far enough back, they'll be able to rotate as well. Kerrigan, this is a tough position to find himself in. That's no man's land. They all come out, he does damage to 3 of them, but he had absolutely no chance of survival at that point. That flash caught him out, and they'll get nothing for it. So this is a big opening. JKS again in the pit, has Twist below, waiting for the drop down, but what a shot from Shocks, who comes in and finds both. That clears the site, and potentially the round, I would say, secure now as Elige gets Rain. Naf closes out the final kill, and Liquid find their third.
Oh, the one fault in that defense is JKS is still towards Banana, and again, Liquid have FaZe at a breaking point with their economy. Oh, the missed time double nade. One nade goes into the choke point, though, brings Brokey down to half HP. He's just trying to bait for Rain.
Shot out from Nitro will take Rain down, so bait not exactly perfect.
And BO3 just calls their bluff. He's like, all right, you saw the op here. There's no way you're going to try and pick up the pace and try and aggress on this position whatsoever. So leaving Kerrigan alone with the M4. One smoke comes in for the T side for front of the B bomb site, but BO3 does not care. He's got another one. Elige was hoping to slide into the gap. BO3's coming back for more. He's going to continue holding the angle. He knows they're in connector. He's got another one. BO3 taking over this round. Molotov in a twist position, but they still have to get past this op. Bomb is in front of them. What a great flick. That's Shocks in a fourth as well. BO3, wow. That's an ace, all 5.
And you called it.
Deep nade is going to do great damage on a Nitro. Oh, Kerrigan's actually pushing up. A little bit creative, a little bit aggressive. Almost an opportunity.
Yeah, maybe too aggressive. Nitro gets his gun at the ready and took him down.
Set up the play, though, right? The smoke down on top of T-ramp. Kerrigan wanted to just slide by.
JKS in the lane right now at bracket, trying to look back toward the apartment, aware that he could be caught off by this, and Twist has to come over and support, so that lets him slide back into the pit with the AK in hand.
Balls pop.
They won on this one last time, remember. You said it. Twist was down below. He couldn't control Shocks dropping. JKS is not in the back of pit this time, but he does have headshots to fire at. Finds 2. OC takes BO3, though, and Elige comes out to take both JKS and Twist. He'll drop the bomb down, and Rain has a 1v3 post-plant to try and win back.
I think he's going to at least investigate to see if he can get a kill. Anyone's going to give him anything cheeky. He could also, if he decides to see that he just wants nothing to do with it, he could push up alt mid towards brackets to pick up the op that BO3.
Look at the money. I think the op's probably the better call.
Yeah, I do as well. So does he.
So Nitro trying to read, perhaps. And they have thrown a deep smoke every single round, so maybe that's what he's trying to say. He's going to throw that and then try and push down or something, so they're going to try and clear it, which they do now.
Ooh. Naf almost shoots his teammate in the back of the legs. Close up. Oh, double stack M4s. There's the sandbag setup. Rain and Kerrigan for 1. Kerrigan's brought low.
Oh, don't kill your teammate.
Almost. Hold the trigger.
That was...
It's dicey?
Intense, yeah.
Oh, look at this play. This is so cool. From JKS, he's going to be able to wrap around. The SMG's doing their work top banana. They put a stop to this hit. They've made it so costly for Team Liquid, and JKS is going to start having a lot of information, telling his teammates, I see nobody in alt mid. And he's just saying, delay as long as you possibly can. If you're at the B bomb site with the smoke, which they don't have, you drop it right now.
Wow. He's only got a 5-7, but holy, the info. Gets a kill as well. Goes, gets the gun. Now he's going to confirm that they are locked inside a banana. Twist is even already rotating, despite that they could have been a top middle. JKS didn't quite see that at that point. Twist was fully confident. He's on the horse. A little hustle from Russell, as BO3's already there as well from Kerrigan.
And if you're Team Liquid, you know you're kind of screwed here. Better be some stunning shots, and actually low HP in the site. They might be able to do this with that kill onto Kerrigan. Rain is low, Twist ready to pounce.
There he is. He's dead. Through and 2. They're low HP. He collects 10-5. FaZe recover despite not having
from banana. And remember the utility.
How could I forget? As they try to get closer, wrapping in on the retake. It's Kerrigan to shut him down. JKS to support that up close at the wall. He's been lost. Kerrigan will fall off smartly. Doesn't jump on the wall, though, and OC. Oh, my. Kerrigan, goodbye. Naf in. Smoke out on top of the bomb. Does he jump and defuse? Does Rain try to cover that? It's going to plume. Naf, though, left alone in this situation. They'll surround. Even if he tries to get inside of it now, you'll see a knife go swinging, I'm sure, as Twist gets 2 to close it out in FaZe. This time, they don't need to boost it up.
First oranges. Naf as well to defend. No utility, just the one flashbang on Naf, but he's going to want to be gun out. Maybe he chucks it now. OC up top, good for, oh, gets 2 kills with it. That's a thing of beauty.
Wow.
And now FaZe, they're forced away just for a moment. They kind of hesitate a little bit.
He tries to bait the bomb, now he knows where he is, and he's 8 seconds, he has to commit. Shocks is going to go back in, but the fountain to protect. Does he go for the kill? It has to be a kill. He didn't commit to the plant, but Shocks gets it instead of the 5-7.
Oh, that's so rough. Not really a whole lot to talk about quite yet. Nitro, as soon as he sees one, gonna drop a nade. Here it comes. SMG gonna chew him up as well. Pretty decent damage, but it's the SMG that does the work. 4 frags for Naf. Love that. He's on my fantasy team. I'll take it.
Is there and potentially could be to Nitro's advantage because he can at the top orange just one peek around. He's gonna hear it instead. Oh, the flash timing though. MP9. It looked so well positioned. Again, the bonus. He still finds 1 headshot. That'll do. Give him a bit more money. But JKS takes down Naf, and now the site itself open. OC is the closest to the equation, but unfortunately, I don't think he is a common denominator in this problem because He's stuck inside of the ruins, and the bomb already planted. Where did Elige get? That's okay. It was no. I saw the wall bang, and I had to check to see if he didn't fire through the windows of the church. That actually came all the way from spawn.
I don't know how you get back into this round now. This is going to be so tough for Team Liquid. FAMAS and an SMG. Here comes the entrance with the flashbang.
Oh my goodness, Shox actually has it. This is still a bonus that's possible. Kerrigan against Elige, and Kerrigan clutches it back. Just barely for FaZe.
Oh, tapping his chest, moves over to make space for Naf. Flashbang catches him out. That leaves his pit player all alone for the moment. He recovers so well, so does Shox. 2 players down, but now Kerrigan chiming in. Now Twist adding on top of it, and Elige is stuck inside the bomb site.
I don't think they know yet. Oh, they see the gun barrel and he goes for the wrong side. Twist recovers. He was a bit slow in the pit. He didn't want to swing and get killed by the site player, and therefore actually left Shox alive longer than they would have liked, because we saw what happened. Shox was able to get one more from that position. OC up close. Kerrigan ain't clutch in this one, but Brokey can do anything he can do with the AWP in return. It's Nitro on rotation from the apartments. Graveyard stairs for Twist. He's still stuck on that MAC-10, but it may not matter if he's forced to come that far, and Brokey's got it on the op instead. Twist will go find another gun, and FaZe will find round 13.
They wanted to set up something aggressive, you could see. I mean, Nitro's trying to stay as close to the choke point as he possibly can, as close to the corner as you can. Here comes the flashbang. Brokey's got the op on. Oh, and he's got it blind. Great timing on that. Nitro goes down. Molotov to prevent any further aggression, and FaZe get to play with a 5-on-4. And I think the assumption here from Kerrigan is that if you're going to make that kind of an aggressive play, there's going to be 3 players at B, so let's move up brackets.
Timing though, OC just got inside. Oh, he missed Kerrigan. He was behind the statue. So there was no smoke, nothing to obstruct it, but he didn't see him through the archway. That lets Kerrigan slip by, but OC does get the kill in the end. And now he's gonna go for the top mid flank rather than directly from Library, where the attention is turned. Twist, however, has burrowed his way inside of the pit. And FaZe face series points with this round. OC going the long way, in fact, all the way up inside of the apartment halls. Now this will take the attention far from Naf, who is at Library, and force them to look in both directions. What an execution. Brokey down. No one able to spot that. OC then takes Twist. The distraction has worked. They've pulled the attention in both ways, but it has to be all on Rain, and Naf's just barely going to get enough to get the bomb defused.
Yeah, Naf's not going to lose that one. Rain pinned down. What a brilliant clutch. Everything was on the line. That would have been the weapon.
He'll just sit CT backside of the arch so that he's ready to rotate when needed. Twist is going to go. He goes through the smoke, and Nitro's ready for it. Wanted to catch them off, wanted to get a flash over to support that situation. Naf's early damage certainly beneficial in that situation, but Brokey blind?
Yeah, he's got another timing kill. 8 seconds, though.
That smoke is not there. Shox walks straight into his own death, and Naf can't get anything back through coffins, as he remains Rain with 20 HP, and a 3-on-3 bomb has been planted. Elige just arriving on the scene now. Look at that open vision, no one peeking it out.
No utility for this retake. 1 kid on Naf.
Rain's gonna peek. They're gonna peek together. He's the low HP player, but he gets the headshot. They know he's trying to push up, but he's gonna bait this back. Falls in, stays alive, backside showing. Elige will hunt it down, but Brokey knows that then he can take that shot. Off angle, Naf's off of it. He's gotta jump back up. Brokey does not need to overcommit to this. Naf's already won 1-1-1 in this situation. Brokey's not going to give him this chance. Very patient, doesn't hit the shot, but there's no time for the defuse. FaZe have series points.
That is incredible. Once again, Brokey just steps up and delivers.
First shot successful. Rain catches Elige. JKS. Crossfire success. A site open. OC, Naf, and Nitro. They've got to be running quick.
That's an incredible call from a veteran in-game leader like Kerrigan, who's been around for so long. Just you change the pace, you hit a nice timing up lane, and you just don't slow down. That's nice and simple.
Kerrigan still bottom mid as well. They're going to go marching by. He's got one, sees the second. That'll bring Brokey out, and Nitro's return will be the last of the demise. Brokey's got the kill, and FaZe will take the series 2-1.
Impressive.